Please rise, ladies and gentlemen. Please remain standing and join in the singing of the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंग विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंग तब शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तब जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे।
नमस्कार। भारत निर्वाचन आयोग की तरफ से चौथे राष्ट्रीय मतदाता दिवस पर आप सभी का हार्दिक अभिवादन। माननीय राष्ट्रपति श्री प्रणब मुखर्जी तथा मंचस्थ सभी महानुभावों से हमारा विनम्र अनुरोध है, कृपया दीप प्रज्वलित कर विधिवत समारोह का शुभारंभ करें। Thank you, sir. May I now request the Election Commissioner, Mr. H.S. Brahma, to please welcome all our guests.
Namaskar. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Our respected Honorable President of India, Shri Pranab Mukherjee sir, my senior colleagues, Election Commissioner Dr. J.D., my senior colleague Mr. Sampath, Chief Election Commissioner, all colleagues of Election Commission of India, my dear colleagues from the various ministries of Government of India, our distinguished guest and former Chief Election Commissioners of India, our distinguished invitees, Union Minister Farooq Abdullah sir, leaders of various political, Sri Karat sir, our distinguished guest, election management bodies of 5 countries, Bhutan, South Africa, Maldives, Yemen, and Mexico, my distinguished colleagues of Election Commission of India, members of Diplomatic Corps, friends, members from our press and electronic media, friends, ladies and gentlemen. Sir, it is a great pleasure for me to welcome you all to this 4th National Voters' Day celebration in this hall. This program is being held since morning all over our country. And I am very proud here to extend our hearty welcome to our beloved Excellency, the President of India, who is our chief guest of this fine evening program. It is a pleasure for me also to invite my distinguished political parties, the leaders, the representatives of various political parties present here. In fact, we as the Election Commission of India cannot think of our democracy without the presence of our political parties. In fact, they are our biggest stakeholder, and their presence and also their ready adherence to laws and regulations, various circulars that we have issued from time to time for the last 60 years are being very scrupulously adhered to, and they have increased the image and prestige of our country and of our proud democracy. I am proud to state here, sir, that anywhere we go, any part of the world we go, one thing is very difficult, or definite, I would say. They may not know various culture, history, etc., etc. But any citizen of this world, any person, educated person of the world will know what is the democracy in India. At least they'll know that India is a dynamic democracy, largest democracy. This is one thing every citizen of this world will tell us. They may not be able to tell other issues, but it's an area where I think we have established a very, very strong, very stable, and a very proud democracy in our world. And for that, sir, I must really state we are proud that our political parties have contributed to a large extent for this stability, for the pride of our Indian democracy. I will also welcome my distinguished colleagues from the Chief Election Commissioners of Saudi Yemen, my distinguished colleagues from the remaining 4 countries, Maldives, Bhutan, Mexico, for being with us for the last 48 hours. Their presence, in fact, since morning we had a meeting. They are giving us lots of suggestions, lots of ideas, and definitely they are really a great boon to not only to India at large, not only to India, but also to the whole world in the matter of democracy. We are also indeed, sir, very proud to have large number of members, our ambassadors, diplomats from various countries in this program, and also along with them, certain international organizations who are involved in the functioning of democracy, studies of democracy, empowering of the citizens of this world, not only in India, but also other parts of the world, in being with us, in supporting our cause. We are indeed grateful to them. I am very proud to welcome the ministries of our ministries of Government of India. I am also very proud to say India is the largest democracy. Elections are held every 5 years without any doubt or without any dispute. So also our assembly elections. All these elections are being conducted, implemented, operationalized by our officers of Indian Union. All the Indian Union government employees, plus all the 35 states UTs of our country. We are proud of them. We have done for the last 65 years. And I'm sure we'll do it the same thing for next 1,000 years. I also welcome our young friends who have been selected, enrolled as new voters, who are here with us, but also our award-winning officers who are being selected for their excellence work and output in implementing some of the very, very important areas of election. They'll be awarded by our distinguished chief guest, who will be awarding you later. Sir, I must mention here, for the last 4 years, National Voters Day is one of our most important and the flagship program of Election Commission of India, along with other general activities. Today's National Voters Day of 25th January and tomorrow we are going to have a Republic Day parade. Then another 60, 70 days we have a election. So today's NBD has got a tremendous importance to us because we have added today, as on today, we have added 81 crores of voters in our country. From 2009, we had 71 crores voters. Today, we have achieved 81 plus crores voters in our country. This is the largest number in the world. I think no continent in this world, if you take the entire Europe, neither their population, total population in entire Europe cannot beat us, even in our voters roll. This applies to North and South America, entire Europe, entire Commonwealth countries, minus India. No country in the world can beat us in population, also in terms of our registered voters. Along with this empowerment of 81 crores voters, there are also importance of certain very serious responsibility cast upon all of us. When you talk about democracy, democracy means citizens rule themselves by electing their rulers, in turn ruled by them. So when you talk about empowerment, when you talk about the Voters' Day celebration, when you talk about enrollment, awareness campaign, I think one of the biggest challenge for all of us as Indians is to have a solid selection of solid individuals who can deliver proper service, proper governance to our country. If we select a good candidates, we'll have a select good governance. If we select a wrong person, we'll have a wrong government. Therefore, we as an Indian, as a proud Indian, it is our responsibility to ensure that every voters in this country, 81 crores voters in the country, not only they vote, but also vote for a conscientiously, honestly, sincerely for the greatness of our country. Coming to, I don't like to prolong my speech further, sir. We are very eager to hear your advice to us on this National Voters' Day. But definitely, I would like to mention only 2 points. We elect 81 citizens of this country, voters of the country. We will elect 542, and we will also elect 4,120 MLAs in our state. That means we have roughly around less than 6,000 MPs and MLAs who rules this 120 crores population. So therefore, our motto today in National Voters' Day, apart from enroll, go for ethical voting, but also I think our motto also should be that we go for sincere and honest candidates for our country. Sir, I'll end up by my speech by saying only one sentence, which I already remember for the last 1 decade, more than 1 decade. I'll end with the quotation from our former president, Dr. Kalam Sahab. When I was a junior officer, when in the government of India, so also in there now, last few years back, he came here in this hall. He said, to make the country great, to make the India great, it is in our hand. So therefore, sir, this is the point I thought I'll share with all of you. And I would like to thank again all my delegates, excellencies who are present here, all our officers, invitees who are present here, ladies and gentlemen, members from the press corps. I welcome again to this beautiful function, and I'm sure whatever we're going to learn, we're going to hear, we should, from our distinguished chief guest of this evening program, we'll try to spread this message, not only in this hall, but also outside our whole country. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your kind attention. And before I end, I would like to request my senior colleague, Shri Sampath, to felicitate our distinguished chief guest by presenting him as presenting you, sir. Jai Hind.
May I now request the Director General of the Election Commission of India, Mr. Akshay Raut, to please tell us more about the national awards to be presented by the Honorable President.
Honorable President of India, Shri Pranab Mukherjee, Chief Election Commissioner Shri V.S. Sampath, Election Commissioner Shri S.S. Brahma, and Dr. Nasim Jaidi, former CECs and ECs, representatives from political parties, distinguished guests, foreign delegates, excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. I am honored to introduce the National Awards 2013 for Best Electoral Practices to this August gathering. We are in the fourth version of these awards, introduced in 2011 to encourage innovation, efficiency, and dedicated contribution in the exclusive field of election management. The other objective was to develop a core resource base in election management among civil servants and to promote mutual learning and replication. The awards include 3 main awards to district election officers who are also the collectors and district magistrates, and to district superintendents of police for exceptional and innovative work in election management. There is one special award for exemplary contribution by officers who are from outside the district election machinery. For these individual awards, 10 officers have finally been selected from across the country this time after a rigorous process of nomination, scrutiny, and evaluation under the supervision of the Commission. I need to underline that we were confronted with a wealth of choices while making this selection. The nominees who do not happen to step up the stage today are also brilliant in their practices and initiatives. In fact, a short list of officers will be conveyed special letters of appreciation by the Commission. The Election Commission of India also gives awards states to be presented to the Chief Electoral Officers today for overall achievements and innovations in election management. The award has gone jointly to 4 states this time, which shows the opulence of quality and competitive performance. Recognizing the role of media in enhancing people's participation in the electoral process, 2 awards will be given this year, one to print media and one to electronic media for the best campaigns delivered on voters' education and awareness. The committee for deciding this award included senior representatives from the field of journalism and media. Election Commission remains committed, sir, to nurture excellence in election management and related democratic practices in the years to come. The national awards are our investment in developing a pool of talent in a challenging area. Giving these awards on the National Voters' Day underlines this sense of purpose. With this, I request the Honorable President of India to kindly give away the awards. Thank you very much.
और अब हम अनुरोध करते हैं माननीय राष्ट्रपति जी से कि कृपया सर्वश्रेष्ठ निर्वाचन प्रक्रिया के लिए राष्ट्रीय पुरस्कार प्रदान करें। सर्वश्रेष्ठ निर्वाचन प्रक्रिया के लिए प्रथम पुरस्कार 1 लाख रुपये, प्रशस्ति पत्र और ट्रॉफी संयुक्त रूप से प्रदान की जा रही है कोटा राजस्थान के जिला निर्वाचन अधिकारी श्री जोगाराम और चामराजनगर कर्नाटक के जिला निर्वाचन अधिकारी श्रीमती एम.वी. सावित्री को। श्रीमती सावित्री ने प्रभावी कदम उठाकर मतदाताओं को शिक्षित किया, जिससे उन्होंने मतदान में बढ़ चढ़कर भाग लिया। The second award of 50,000 rupees, citation and trophy, goes jointly to Ms. Alarmail Mangai D, Mr. Kundan Kumar and Mr. Rajendra Narayan Dash. Ms. Alarmail Mangai, the District Election Officer of Kanker, Chhattisgarh, receives the award for voter awareness and education and motivation of staff and electors in the Naxal-affected district. Mr. Kundan Kumar, the DEO of Saran in Bihar, methodically managed the electoral rolls, achieving high increase in enrollment and EP ratio. Mr. R.N. Dash is the Superintendent of Police in Kanker, Chhattisgarh, and ensured adequate security measures, contributing to a record high turnout in the district. तृतीय पुरस्कार 25,000 रुपये, प्रशस्ति पत्र और ट्रॉफी संयुक्त रूप से प्रदान की जा रही है शाहडोल मध्य प्रदेश के जिला निर्वाचन अधिकारी डॉक्टर अशोक कुमार भार्गव और लेह जम्मू कश्मीर के जिला निर्वाचन अधिकारी श्री सिमरनदीप सिंह को। डॉक्टर अशोक कुमार भार्गव ने आदिवासी क्षेत्रों में जागरूकता फैलाई, जिसके फलस्वरूप बड़ी संख्या में मतदान हुआ। डीओ श्री सिमरनदीप सिंह ने स्वीप कार्यक्रम द्वारा सूची में युवा मतदाताओं की संख्या बढ़ाने के लिए कई कदम उठाए।
We now move on to the special award of 50,000 rupees, a citation and trophy, jointly being given to Mr. Jaideep Govind, Captain Pradeep Shori Arya, and Dr. Priyanka.